Welcome back to Titans Talk, everybody, here on News Channel 5 Plus as we continue to dissect yesterday's 24-17 loss by the Titans to the Colts in Indy. Back to the phones we go. LD joins us on Titans Talk. Good evening.
Hey. Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to say in disregards to Associated Press, we're going forward to the 15-minute mark on end for the Tennessee Titans offense. First of all, congratulations on the program, and I love to speak with Steve all the time, but 15 minutes on end to the offense being prepared at the 15-minute mark on end for the Tennessee Titans. And also the defense, McCourty being in his contract season each and every year, has his interceptions been valued or have they even been looked at? Because I haven't really seen those interceptions on the page of the cornerback McCourty. Those are my disregards to the Associated Press, and then also forwarding to that offense at 15 minutes on in.
Well, as far as Jason McCourty goes, yeah, you'd like to see more interceptions from him, obviously. Looked like he was going to go on a tear there. He had an interception in 2 straight games earlier in the season. Interceptions are not really Jason's thing. He's more of a cover corner. And
they don't value those pages. See, we looking at his defense and we watching him, but I'm saying we haven't centered anything on McCourty. We haven't talked about McCourty. We just been throwing cornerbacks out there. What I'm talking about is on page in his contract season where he paid a lot of money.
So you're asking me, is there an interception clause in his contract? Is that what you're asking?
Interception clause in there.
I have no idea. I don't.
His dollars being.
I do not profess to know anything about Jason McCourty's contract or what's in it, what provisions there are. I wouldn't be privy to that information.
Hey, what about that 15-minute mark on end? If those guys are listening, that 15-minute mark is very important. Once you see 15 minutes on the clock, that offense runs like a well-oiled machine. You have Murray, who's going to run the ball effectively. 15 minutes on end, if he touches the ball first, they should win.
You talking about the first quarter?
I'm talking about the first quarter. The first quarter is the most effective quarter for anybody to win in.
Right, I understand that, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. You can't really establish your run game when you look up and you're going 3 and out, and you're going 3 and out on your first 3 possessions. The Colts are getting touchdowns on their first 3. You can't really line up and play smash mouth when you're down 21-0. You got to throw the ball to get back in it.
But you're basically playing toy soldiers. We can't take on Green Bay and be the Clay Matthews type team at 47 points and then turn around and not be.
Well, the Packers defense is terrible. The Packers defense is terrible. Did you see them last night against Washington, the Sunday night game? They're awful. They can't stop anybody.
I watched the commercials. Clay Thomas looked pretty on commercial. I've seen.
Oh, he looks great on those commercials. His hair's flowing. He's got the muscles.
All year. Morgan has done way more than anybody in the league, but we just don't get that press like in association with everything in the United States.
Well, because you haven't won. You haven't won. I had this conversation with somebody the other day. You haven't won. I mean, yeah, there's some talented players on this roster, but they're not going to get the national attention until this team starts winning. And Clay Matthews has won a Super Bowl. He's been, I believe, Defensive Player of the Year or runner-up in his career. He's a high-profile guy. He's a third-generation NFL star.
But that was
playing
about
for the
to happen, though, Bert. We can lay down the mat for them to go to championships, but they're not going to walk that red carpet to a championship. Mariota's going to have to marry somebody. Who is it?
Thanks for the call, man. That was kind of confusing. Dean, did you make any sense of that last call?
No, I didn't.
Welcome to the show. Happy Thanksgiving. You're on Titans Talk.
Yes, sir. I'm 57 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the Titans when they lost that Super Bowl thing by yards. And I've seen the Titans go on and on and on.
Mm.
I'm a Titan fan, regardless.
Right.
I watched this game yesterday.
Yep.
Halftime, it was 7-21.
Right.
Everybody thought the game was over. And I thought, no, it's not over. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going to happen at halftime? Well, here's the Titans come out. They lost by 7 points.
Right.
I'm telling you, they mustered up some mustard in the second half.
Oh, the defense was great in the second half. They only allowed 3 points. And, the Titans obviously outscored the Colts in the second half, and they made a game of it. And then who knows what happens if they convert that 4th and 1 late in the game with DeMarco Murray. Maybe they go in and tie it. Maybe they force overtime. Maybe they win it in overtime. I think that's the bottom line. This team is going to compete for 4 quarters. And you like to see that.
Yes, I did. And, we got 5 games left.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly believe that the Titans is going to win some of these next 5 games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody, they get doubts. But I believe the Titans is going to get in the playoffs.
So you're saying the Titans will make the playoffs this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Based on what?
Based on Mariota,
Okay.
the wide receivers, the running backs. We're a tough team. You know what I'm saying? We're a tough team.
What about the secondary? That seems to be an issue.
Everybody's got their opinion on the secondary. But I think the secondary is going to do it. I really do. Hey, don't give up on your hopes. Because Christmas is coming. If anybody wants a Christmas.
All right, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for the call. That's Dean checking in. Says the Titans are going to make the playoffs. And a lot of other things. Some interesting calls tonight. We're going to take a break. We're going to hear a little bit from head coach Mike Mularkey as Titans Talk continues on News Channel 5 Plus. Boy, it's good to be back.